So hello everyone and welcome to another video. Now in this video I'm going to be going over some of my favorite Nintendo Switch accessories. I did it for the Steam Deck a couple weeks ago and that was one of my favorite videos to go over, and given the recent Nintendo Switch in 2024 video, I wanted to give a separate video dedicated to the Switch on some of my favorite accessories for those who either recently purchased a Nintendo Switch or for those who have had it for years and want to get some more accessories to really make the most out of it. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first, let's talk about cases. There are a bunch of cases that you can go around, but a lot of the best cases for the money that I've found were through Tomtalk. Now, this is Tomtalk's Slim Nintendo Switch case, a very nice case, under 30 bucks for the OLED model, but you can also get this in the Switch, and this actually fits the red box if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, very thin, very sturdy too. Very sturdy, has a little strap here, so if you want to bring it along, you can. Obviously this is a slim case, so it won't hold like a charger or anything like that. It's mainly just the Switch and a couple games, but if you need something more, Tomtalk do have some more bags that are like, or some more cases that are a little bigger. So yeah, you can see here, I'll go ahead and open this up. Super self-explanatory, but it's very, very durable for the price, and it's very good for the price. So yeah, in here, you can see here, you have a flap to store all of your games. Very nice material. Here's the Nintendo Switch in here. And yeah, I mean, really, it's just a really nice case. So yeah, definitely recommend this. I'll put it in the description if you want to go purchase one yourself. Going on to the Switch itself here, let's actually go to the second thing, which is a grip. Now, there's so many grips out there that you can go with, stuff from like Skull and Coal. I'm trying to remember all the others, but I'll probably put some pictures of some other competitors. Right now, what I have here is Skull and Coal's grip, crystal clear grip case. So this is actually a crystal case, like kind of like a TPU. Very similar to like a phone clear case, but you can actually, as you can see here, there are kind of flaps so you can put grips on. So if I go in here, I have some grips here, and basically what you do is you go in, slot it like that, and you slot it in like so. Skull and Coal, at least like the grips, these cases usually come with 3 grips, and they're all really comfy. So if you're playing portable most of the time, this is going to be much more comfy than holding the Switch on its own. So yeah. Now there are some other variants of this, so you can get like a crystal clear version. There's also a more standardized, like kind of like a minimalist Neo grip, which gives you access to the kickstand, but it doesn't give you as much scratch resistant protection. But if you're someone who just mainly plays handheld mode for most of the time, getting this like crystal clear one is really nice to just prevent it from scratching and stuff. Really nice and really comfy to hold. So yeah. So next, let's talk about stick grips. Now, the Nintendo Switch, as much as I love it, the joysticks on these Joy-Cons do not provide much, much movement, and they feel a little bit cramped. So in my opinion, having a grip case, or not a grip case, a stick grip, not only helps with keeping it clean and keeping it super grippy, but also if you get one that extends out, then it will be much more precise and much nicer to use for like more, let's say, first-person shooters on here. So definitely take a look into this. So this is what I have. These are the Skull and Coal grips. Also relatively affordable. You can get these on Amazon. But they do have these like elevated ones, so you can see here instead of the normal ones. So I can actually stack these together, right? So, all right, so there you go, is a stacked grip, and let's go ahead and put it on the right Joy-Con as an example. And okay, boom, there we go. Just took some time. You can see here that it adds some height, which will help it feel much more like a normal controller. This kind of like low height is not really ideal for super precise like FPS games, but with this, the extra height will give you more precision, and it will feel a lot more natural for playing these types of games. So if you're big on first-person shooters on the Nintendo Switch, definitely pick one of these up. Otherwise, if you're looking for just a really nice, comfy grip on your Joy-Cons without, wearing away the Joy-Con like a rubber, then getting these stick grips are super nice. So highly recommend these. They're on Amazon. I'll link them below. When it comes to bringing my Switch on the go, I almost never bring my dock along when it comes to playing multiplayer games, and that's simply because how big it is and how I really want to keep it minimalist. So a lot of times I'll bring this thing if I'm planning to dock my Switch onto a TV and play some games. So this is JSOC's, like, I don't remember the name of it. I looked on Amazon and unfortunately it's delisted, but you can find similar products. You pass in the Switch into the USB-C, and then you can output it directly to HDMI. It works. I've confirmed and tested it. Unfortunately, I don't think JSOC sells this anymore. I checked the website, or I checked Amazon as well, where I last purchased this, and I didn't see it anymore. But if there is, I'll definitely leave a link. Highly recommend this if you do want just a compact kind of dock experience. Moving on to battery banks and like portable chargers. There's a lot of options you can go for. Obviously you can't go wrong with any of these like high capacity ones. They'll charge the Switch multiple times, but if you're looking for something much more compact and a much more simple solution, then this one is pretty good from the price. This is the Anker Nano. It's only 5,000 milliamp hours, but it should get you some decent extra mileage on your Nintendo Switch battery. And the cool thing is that it's super compact and it has this kind of flip. So you just plug your Nintendo Switch in. So if you want to give an example, right, I can just do this real quick. So if I do this, if I need to do a quick charge, just plug it down here and then boom, I'm good to go. And you don't have to carry like a big power brick on the back or anything like that. It just sticks out the bottom and it's pretty sturdy in there. So yeah, definitely recommend this thing. This thing I got on sale for like 15 bucks, which is a pretty good steal. So for the price, honestly, this is a very good USB-C power bank. Also charges your phones at high capacities. So yeah, highly recommend. Next on the agenda is controllers. Now, typically I don't tend to bring controllers with me, as most of the time I'm playing in portable mode. But if you're looking for a good Nintendo Switch controller to play with your games and you don't really like the feel of the Joy-Cons on TV mode, then these are probably the two best options you have. So first of all, the official Nintendo Switch Pro controller. This is easily one of the nicest controllers I've ever used. It's super comfy, and my brother put basically reshelled it, put a custom shell on it, so that's why it's a different color here. But it's a little bit pricey compared to other official controllers, but for the price, this is a tried and true official controller for Nintendo. Has full gyro support, has all the buttons. It's a very, very comfy controller, and honestly, I don't think you can go wrong with it if you just want to play it safe and get something official. If you want to get something else that's a little bit cheaper, but offers really good and honestly way more functionality than the Pro controller, then I'll always bring up this one. I've already showed this numerous times. It's the 8BitDo Ultimate controller. It was designed for the Switch, as you can see here, based on the button control layout. Very comfy, very similar in feel to the Switch Pro controller. Has analog sticks compared to the digital ones where it's just a click down. Here, they're full movement analogs. You have back buttons here, a receiver, so you can actually dock the controller if you want to charge it. Customization, so you can plug this into a PC as well, so if you want to map some buttons on. It's just overall a really nice controller, but honestly, you can't go wrong with either of these. The only thing that this thing doesn't have compared to the Switch, the official one, is the ability mainly to turn on the Switch remotely, but other than that, just using these two, I really don't see a main difference. You can't go wrong with either of these two. So that pretty much wraps up everything. I hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. If there are any Switch accessories you have below that I didn't showcase in this video that you love and you want to talk about, then just put a comment below. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. See you guys later.